How could anyone in their right mind accept that things like war and poverty are planned for our spiritual growth? My name is Tracy, and under hypnosis, my clients get questions about a lot of difficult things answered by their higher selves. And not only do my clients experience these things in their current lives, really traumatic events, but they also see that they experience them in past lives. So why in the world would a soul come to Earth to experience these types of things? First, we need to understand that the one asking this question is not the person's soul. This is our ego or our personality. It's the part of us that sees things from a third plane existence, not from our soul's perspective, not from an overall growth and enlightenment perspective. The two are not the same. And if you're asking the question from that point of view, it won't make sense. Second, our souls and Creator love coming to planet Earth and other planets. Souls literally stand in line and ask to be sent to Earth. Our souls know that nothing really hurts us, that this is a simulation. I know it doesn't feel like it because we feel emotions in here, but it really is. This is a hologram. Nothing is really harming us. And our souls know that, and that's why they're okay with it. They come for the lessons. And Earth is a planet of duality or contrast. That is one of the fastest ways for a soul to grow. Let me give you an example. I had a session with a client, and their past life was one where they were royalty and very wealthy, and they had a very upscale life. She was a he, and he didn't treat those that didn't have money very nicely at all. As a matter of fact, he gave them very little thought. So when he went up and planned his next life, he wanted to choose a life where he got to experience desperate poverty and see what it was like from the other side. See, our souls like the contrast. Even though it's tough on the ego and hard to understand, our souls want that contrast. It wants to understand all sides, all aspects of a situation. If we did things in one life that we would consider to be really dark or evil, in other lives, we may want to go on to become a priest or a monk to experience what it's like from a completely different side. Earth allows us to play and to do that. This whole thing really is just a play. If we can get to the point of understanding that, it can make it a little bit easier. But if we're attached to and living as and from the perspective of our ego or our personality, it's going to be really tough to grasp these things and accept them. I recommend just reading and learning and listening to lots of hypnosis sessions to hear things from other perspectives, to see that this is really not all there is.